Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new and you've never seen me before, my name is Empress of Sunlight Tarot. I'm a tarot reader here on YouTube, and today I will be performing the love reading during Mercury retrograde for the water sign collective. That is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you are a water sign, romantically involved with one, or connecting to one, then this reading is for you. Do keep in mind time, gender, and energy are all fluid, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so first off, we're going to get your theme to see what the theme is in your love life during this Mercury retrograde. Okay, so cutting the deck for you water signs, you guys have reparenting yourself. Okay, so you could definitely experience during this Mercury retrograde, which is happening in Cancer, which is all about home, domestic development, family relations, things of that nature. I feel like with you reparenting yourself, I feel like you're going to be going through a transformative period during this Mercury retrograde where you are learning to reparent how you receive love as well as how you give it. Okay, you could definitely be reflecting on your past relationships and where you've fallen short, where you maybe overdid it, and then how that is implementing itself into your reality with how you want your love life to go from this moment on. Okay, your first opening oracle, cutting the deck for you water signs during this Mercury retrograde, you guys have communication. A conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. So water signs, you guys are going to be receiving communication from someone. Mercury retrograde is literally about communication. So you are expected to receive something, some type of communication around this time from someone. So whenever this comes through, Spirit is trying to remind you that this is going to be a perfect time to really express how you feel, express what's on your mind, what you've been harboring internally, and use this as a way to really release that. Your next opening oracle, and you have recommit. It says to reaffirm your commitment after trials, proving love's resilience. So you have someone that's going to be in your energy around this time that wants to recommit something to you, like reassure something to you in some way. I was seeing a lot of symbolism of like children, so maybe kids has some type of involvement in it, but I do get this energy here, water signs, where you're going to be in a position to really reconnect with this person. Some of you may be renewing vows about like how much you cared about each other or how much you mean to one another. And so that can definitely be something that the both of you are experiencing around this time, because there may just need to be like this refresher of how much you guys are both in this, or how much you guys really care about each other, or how much you guys really want to make this work, especially if there was some type of dispute between the both of you prior to this energy. Your next opening oracle, cutting the deck, you have a love planet, and you have the planet of Saturn. Okay, it says Saturn gets a bad rep when it comes to matters of the heart. Yes, this planet is associated with words like austere. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. AUSTERE. Y'all can correct me in the comments. Demanding and restrictive. But it is also the glue that holds people together, which is especially useful in a committed relationship. This relationship, this planet creates a bond that cannot easily be broken and can lead to longevity in a partnership. If two people are committed to working out their problems, Saturn will ensure that they stay together, as it rewards those who put in the effort. Saturn can also point to karmic and past life relationships between individuals and help explain why they find each other in their present lives. So you have really strong Saturn energy coming through here. Saturn is ruled by Capricorn. In modern time, in ancient time, it was ruled by Aquarius. So those two zodiac signs could have some type of significance to you or towards this connection here. But Saturn is the planet of discipline. Okay, it's the planet of structure and, like they said, and karma. So in this instance, right, there is this energy of really committing and going the distance. If you and this person are able to really put the problems aside and focus on trying to make this connection work, then Saturn, as well as the universe, will reward connections in people and relationships that do that, that practice that, because there is that energy of determination and consistency. And that's exactly what the planet of Saturn rules. Now we're going to get 3 of your hidden heart's secret messages, water signs. The first one you have is only you, devoted, attached, and crave. So this is that energy of like recommitting, like letting your partner know how much you care about them, or vice versa. Them letting you know how much they value you and how much you mean to them, and how much they're willing to make this work. You have finality with farewells, leave behind, and closure, right? So once again, there's that energy of like if there was like some type of parting, disagreement, or dispute between the both of you. And you have abandoned with left out, walking away, and feeling cold. So I feel like someone, whether it's you or them, don't really know. I feel like someone maybe have walked away from this connection, or felt abandoned by this connection in some way. And during that process, you, water signs, had to reparent yourself. You had to self-nurture and self-coddle in order to get yourself back up or get to feeling back to your original self. And this could have been really hard for you because you felt that this was your person, or this is the only person you went the distance with, or you did all of these things for, that you were really open to experiencing love to the fullest extent. And so this could have been really hurtful for you. However, this does look like there could be an energy of maybe somebody wanting to, I'm getting like this energy like somebody like communicating to you like how much they were really into you, or how much they really cared about you, or how much they really wanted to put effort into making a connection work. I just realized my camera is like in and out of focus. I'm sorry. Okay, so your position, well, let me cut the deck first. So your position in this energy, you have the 5 of Wands with challenging times. So yeah, you are definitely struggling here, especially, like I said, some type of argument, dispute, or disagreement with you and your person. You could definitely be in that position around this time. Your challenge here is the High Priestess, card 2 with listen. So there's something spiritually guiding you when it comes to your love life around this time of Mercury retrograde. And Spirit is giving you divine source, divine connection, divine downloads and messages here. Some of you could be having like vivid dreams as well. But they're trying to connect to you spiritually to help you navigate this energy, as well as this person, okay? Your unexpected energy, you have the 3 of Wands with taking the lead. So some of you water signs are being guided to put your best foot forward in mending this or making this work or changing up the dynamic here. Others of you, your challenge here is being optimistic towards the future and what's to come of this connection. Your advice is the 8 of Wands with success and growth. So that actually is the communication card in the tarot. So your advice is to speak your truth. Be ready to express yourself. Express how you feel. Express what you went through. Express how this made you feel, or what you were expecting and what you actually got. Like anything in regards to that, Spirit is guiding you to really speak your truth here and watch you and this connection start to expand and grow. Okay, and then lastly, your outcome is card number 11 with detach. So this is the Justice card. So this is the energy of final decisions, finality. So there is a literally finality to this dynamic or to this connection, or to this love cycle that you are experiencing during this Mercury retrograde. So now I'm going to get the tarot, okay, to see what this is looking like for you water signs. Oh my gosh, we have flyers. The Strength card, the Five of Wands again, but it's in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna put it back in the deck, but yeah, so there's definitely some strength here with needing to smooth something over and put your guard down with something. Yeah, just smoothing something over and putting your guard down. So starting off with the Five of Wands for you water signs, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and the Hermit. Yeah, you're very defensive here. You're very defensive, and I feel like you're defensive towards this energy or towards this person, because of an abandonment wound possibly that they left you with, as well as with the Hermit here. It definitely isolated you to a really deep extent. Okay, you maybe felt like you had to pick yourself up or had to recalibrate your own energy with no help or no assistance. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, you were spreading yourself thin, going back and forth with this energy or going back and forth with this person. You have the you have the Queen of Swords here, so you could be definitely defensive towards this person. Okay, especially maybe with the way that you communicate as well. I get that. You also have the Sun in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, there was a lot of unhappiness here. And I feel like this connection is something that did not make you feel valued or wanted or seen, or appreciated. And I feel like that caused a lot of discomfort and uncertainty between you and this person's connection. Okay. You also have the Six of Swords, the World, and the Death card in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is a connection that once again took you through a period of healing. This definitely could have been a person or a connection where you felt like you had to separate yourself or had to remove yourself in order to find yourself or come back together with your own energy here. With the World card to the Death card in reverse, this shows me, mind you, these are two cards that symbolize transformations and cycles closing out. If they're both in reverse, that means that your path or your period or your cycle with this person is not over. It's not. There's still something lingering here. There's still something that's supposed to be learned. There's something that you're still supposed to experience with this person. So now we're going to clarify the High Priestess here with card number 2 to see what Spirit could be directly communicating to you that you are struggling with around this time. Oh my gosh, that was a bad cut. Yeah, Two of Swords. Obviously, you're not wanting to see something, or you're having a hard time seeing something. Ace of Pentacles in reverse to the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. The Moon, right? Three of Cups, and the Strength card in reverse. So yeah, there's strong Leo energy present here. You also have Scorpio, Pisces, and Taurus, as well as Virgo present. I feel like what your challenge is, or what you're struggling with, is once again that uncertainty, right? The uncertainty of getting back together with this person, reuniting with this person. And with the Strength card, I feel like you feel so discouraged with it because of how it's left you feeling in the past. Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Justice card in reverse. So even though, once again, this was something that you wanted, this is something that you felt really confident towards, or felt like you were really going to receive like wish fulfillment and abundance with, it feels like you were like played or treated unfairly in some sense here. But once again, like Justice, which is that energy of finality, it's in reverse. So I feel like there's still some type of wish fulfillment from this person that you want, however that looks or whatever that looks like. Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Hangman. Yeah. Something about this person, they could be a feminine earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, doesn't have to be, but it's something about this person or about this connection that is not only destined and unified for you, right? This could be like definitely like a soulmate energy, but I get that it's also like this person or this connection has opened your eyes to so much. Like something about this connection has taught you a lot spiritually, has taught you a lot. And I feel like with the High Priestess, there's like whatever lessons you've learned with this person, whether they taught them to you intentionally or through pain and hurt and abandonment, there's something about those lessons that Spirit wants you to really pay attention to and utilize them in the current moment. Especially when it comes to navigating this, however this may be. Now, your next section is your unexpected energy with Take the Lead with the Three of Wands. So I'm quite curious to see why this is unexpected. Maybe you might end up, it could be unexpected because your hope or your faith maybe tends to get restored with this person, right? You have Temperance, yep. Bringing back balance. Five of Swords, there's that conflict. Five of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. It's like your faith is being restored. Something that you thought was maybe combative, or you thought was going to be an argument or a back and forth with this person, or that was going to make you feel defeated, I feel like you're recognizing that there's an opportunity here to see the good, right? To see the glass is half full, so to speak, as well as see that there is temperament being restored within yourself as well as within this person. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is finally like there's like an ending to it, or there's this energy of like getting closure with something to help you finally like release what's been like hurting you. I'm getting like this energy like it's like I'm getting this energy of like once you hit rock bottom, the only other way is up, right? And that's kind of what I get. It's like restoring your faith that like there's no amount of hurt or pain that this can cause, because it's done its like damage to the extent. So with this, right, you have this energy, or you have once again this choice, because the Hangman is like a free will energy. You have this free willed energy to be like, okay, is this something like, because like I don't know how to explain it, like because you hit your peak with this person of disappointment or discouragement or whatever the case may be, it's like you can only get better because you've already experienced all the bad. Like you've already experienced it. And so it's like in your energy, it's like, okay, I can just choose to be optimistic about where things go with this person, and find healing and be able to finally release these burdens, whether it's with this person or you can do it alone, because you had been doing it alone, with releasing it internally as a sense of self, with the reparenting yourself. So I feel like for you, with your unexpected energy, it's like, okay, well, maybe I can do it with this person now, Maybe we can recommit. Maybe we can actually try, right? Because Saturn does bring difficulty. It does. But in the card, it states, you know, if two people ensure that they want to stay together, it rewards those who put in the effort. So once again, there's a free will energy here. It's like you don't have to do this. You don't have to engage with this person. You don't have to want to rebuild with this person. However, if you truly want to, because you feel that there's better opportunities for you guys, and this person feels the same way, then nothing can stop you. Nothing can break this. Nothing can really damage this more than it's already been damaged. Okay. Now we're going to clarify the advice with the Eight of Wands to see why you have that here. If I can shuffle right. Okay. Clarifying your Eight of Wands, you have the Tower, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's like this shocking event or plot twist here that's happening in this conversation where well, no. I'm getting this energy like you're advised to not think the worst. Like, don't think the worst or don't assume the worst. It's like if you are expecting this conversation, because you have communication, so it's bound to happen, right? You're bound to have a conversation with this person. And I feel like your advice is to engage in this conversation, but through the lens, like through the lenses of expansion, through the lenses of growth and evolution, and not just focusing on what had already happened or how something like played out in the past. Like the only way that you'll find growth and expansion through this connection is if you focus on that growth and expansion, is if you focus on it. And so clarifying it with the Tower, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like not getting so hot-headed and worked up over what had already happened or how something failed to please you at that point in time, but more so focusing on how can we restore and build something here. Okay. I kind of get that there is some type of news, like you might receive some type of information that either devastates you or that I won't say devastates, but once again gives you like a sense of closure here. It's like it's something that's giving you closure. Ace of Pentacles. It's bringing you an opportunity to close something out and look towards the new. See, clarifying card 11 with detach, which is the Justice card. So let's find out like what's being like finalized here. Knight of Swords, there's that communication. Emperor in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like maybe somebody's true colors are showing, or somebody's true intention is showing itself, and I feel like you don't like it. I feel like you don't like how this is or what this is or how this person is coming off, and you could be really disassociated or detached. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Yeah, this person isn't as emotionally matured as you were hoping or that you may have once wanted, right? And once again, if this is a combative person or somebody who's struggling with connecting to you in a strong way or authentically, it doesn't necessarily feel like your loss. It doesn't necessarily feel like your loss, because I feel like your energy is like, well, I've put in the work, right? I've been putting in the work, I've been putting in the effort, and I don't see any growth. I don't see any progress. It feels really stale, right? Seven of Pentacles. You're like, okay, well, I've already invested in it. Let's hope that this this can grow into something. And so you're patiently waiting, right? And waiting for change. But with the King of Cups here in the verse, it just shows that there is no growth here, either with this person's behavior or it's just with the connection in general. Clarify, Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Fool in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like you are getting that intuitive download of, you know, your stability, or what you deem as stable and solidifying, is only being, I guess, held back in this sense because of your high expectations for how this plays out with this person. So the zodiac signs present in your spread, water signs, for this love reading for Mercury retrograde. I will give you Capricorn because Saturn is here and that's its modern ruler. You also have Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, and Pisces. Once again, really strong Pisces. Really strong Pisces. But this is what I have for you, water signs, for your love reading for Mercury retrograde. If this reading resonated in some way, shape, or form, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. You guys can also like and share the videos so this reaches the audience that it needs to. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys are notified every time that I post. Just click that notification bell up top. You guys can also follow me on TikTok if you want, where I do live streams and post video content on there as well. And any information in regards to personal bookings will be located in my bio or my description box. Okay, so thank you all my beautiful water signs for tuning in and watching. My name is Empress of Sunlight Tarot, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.